Hi guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is a Monday and I have a ton of editing to get done today. It's gonna be one of those Mondays where I'm just on my computer like all day. So I thought it could be interesting maybe to show you guys like a work day in my life. I always get asked a ton of questions about like the technical aspects of YouTube, like what camera I use, how I edit my videos, the software I use, stuff like that. So I thought today I could just answer all of those questions in this vlog and kind of show you the ins and outs of doing YouTube. So that's what today's gonna be. I'm vlogging on my new camera for the first time right now, so hopefully it looks okay. I was kind of playing around with like the settings and stuff. Definitely still have to get used to it and everything. Also, random side note, this has been my new favorite lip balm color, whatever. It's like a tinted lip balm. Here's what it looks like. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in the shade Catatonic. It's basically just a hydrating lip balm with a very sheer color to it, but I really like it as just like a natural everyday lip color. Going to pour myself some coffee first. I have these La Colombe oat milk draft lattes. Got these at Trader Joe's. Here is the work setup. I just have my laptop, my planner, which I need to sit down and write in since it's a Monday. I just want to like plan out all of my stuff going on this week, all of the videos that I'll be posting. I've talked about this planner before. It's just from Amazon. It's super simple. Coffee, water. Before I get started with my work day, I wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for partnering with me on today's video. They are a company that I've worked with in the past and genuinely love so much. If you aren't already familiar with them, Skillshare is an online learning platform that offers thousands of online classes in a ton of different creative fields. I think a lot of us right now, myself included, are feeling a little bit uncertain about the future and are kind of trying to figure out what's next. So Skillshare is perfect because it allows you to explore new interests and develop different skills. They offer classes in graphic design, marketing, photography, videography, so many different categories. Right now I'm taking this class called Personal Branding, Crafting Your Social Media Presence. It's taught by Kate Ahrens, who is a lifestyle blogger, and it's basically all about how to create an authentic personal brand for yourself online. There are different worksheets that you fill out throughout the class that help you define your purpose in what you're posting online and decide what channels are best for you to use. Stuff like that. So it's been super helpful so far. I also just love the community aspect of Skillshare because you can connect with other creative people that have similar interests as you. You can discuss your classes and projects and stuff with other people. So it's really just an amazing platform for people looking to try new things and develop new skills. So if you guys want to check out Skillshare for yourselves, the first 1,000 people that click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership. And then after that, it's only around $10 a month. So definitely go check it out. I highly recommend. Thank you so much again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so I guess starting out with talking about equipment and everything that I use for my videos, we'll talk about cameras. So I'm on my new camera that I literally just got. This is the Canon EOS M6 Mark II, but rewinding all the way back to when I started YouTube, which was in 2016, the first like year, maybe year and a half of doing YouTube, I vlogged on my iPhone, and I think I had like an iPhone 6 at the time. It wasn't even like a nice quality iPhone. Now the quality of iPhone video is so good these days. There is no shame in vlogging on your phone. I think if you're just starting out, that's a great way to go. But if you're ready to kind of take your vlogs to the next level and invest in a camera, I think the Canon G7X is a great choice. This is the camera that I've been using for the past like 3 years. It's like the OG vlog camera. It's super popular for a reason. Here's what the back looks like. It's basically just super easy to use. I am not a pro when it comes to cameras and like tech stuff. Basically, the screen is touchscreen, so I always have it on autofocus, but you can still touch the screen wherever you want it to focus on. So if it's like a little bit out of focus, you can like tap your face or whatever. And then like this thing up here adjusts the brightness. It's also really small and lightweight, which is perfect for vlogging. super easy to just like throw in a bag and take with you. So yeah, I still love this camera. I'm gonna keep it because it is smaller than this one that I'm on now, so I think this will be good to have if I am ever like on the go and I'm taking like a small bag with me. I can throw this camera in instead of like taking this big one around. But the camera that I just got is basically just kind of a nicer upgraded version of the G7X. I'm still getting used to it. It does like feel heavier, so I feel like I need to up my arm strength a little bit. But yeah, it's just a little bit fancier. I'm still learning the best settings and stuff. I was just watching some tutorials on like how to stabilize it because I felt like it was really shaky before. It might still be a little shaky, but I think I put it on a setting to help stabilize it. Yeah, so the viewfinder pops up like that, so when you're filming yourself you can see yourself. The way to focus it and everything is pretty much the same as the G7X, but this one has an actual external lens that attaches and the G7X doesn't. It just like pops in and out when you turn on the camera, so that's like probably the biggest difference. But I do feel like the quality of this is just really like sharp and crisp. I wanted to just do like a side by side really quick. So this on the left side is the new camera, the EOS M6, and then on the right is the G7X, my old camera. So I can't really tell just looking at the viewfinders like what the difference is, but hopefully when you're looking at it side by side there is a little bit of a quality difference. And again, I'm still trying to figure out the settings with this new camera to make it look the best, but yeah, that's a little side by side. Some other just equipment-y things that I have that are super necessary. Camera, battery, of course. Cameras usually come with one of these, but I always like to buy a few extra. Camera charger, of course. These come with the camera as well. And then SD cards usually aren't included when you buy a camera, so I have a couple of these. Also, if you have one of the newer MacBooks that has like these plugins, you're gonna need an SD card reader adapter thing. I actually have like 5 of these now. It's kind of a funny story. I like to edit on my couch a lot of the times, and my couch is basically like broken up into 4 different pieces, so it's really easy to lose little things like in between each of the pieces. I had one of these back at the start of this year, and then I kept losing them and I didn't know where they were going, and every time I would lose them I would have to just buy a new one because like I can't edit without these. So I kept losing them and buying new ones. This happened like 4 times and I was so confused as to where they were going. And these aren't cheap either. It's like $40 for one of these, so it was really annoying to have to keep buying them. And then a couple of months ago, it was when I got my new rug for my living room. I had to move my whole couch like over to the side so that I could roll out my new rug, and guess what I found underneath the couch? Literally 4 of these little things. So now I have so many of them, and like I only really need one, but I guess it's good to have backups. Also, I forgot to mention that I use the same camera for vlogging as I do for sit down videos. I know a lot of YouTubers have like a vlog camera and then a bigger like DSLR camera for sit down videos, but I have always just used my G7X for both. I think it's nice enough quality that I never felt the need to invest in like a different camera for sit down videos. So now that I have this one, I'll just use this for vlogs and sit down videos as well. Speaking of sit down videos, I wanted to talk about tripods and lighting really quick. So this is the tripod that I use for setting up my camera to film sit down videos. These little things just like twist so it can get way taller. There's like a little separate piece that screws into the bottom of the camera, and then that just slides in here and you like tighten it. So yeah, I'll link everything that I'm talking about, by the way, down below. So this tripod is really easy to use. I also just ordered another tripod that's like smaller to use for vlogging and stuff, but it hasn't come in the mail yet. And then here is my ring light. For vlogs, I pretty much always just use natural light, but for when I do sit down videos, I just use this ring light. I used to have a whole box light set up, but I felt like the ring light provided like just as good of lighting, but it was just easier to set up. So yeah, that's the one that I use for all my sit down videos. Okay, so I think I pretty much covered all of the like equipment type of questions. I'm gonna talk about editing and software and everything next, but right now I'm going to take some time to write in my planner and just plan out my week a little bit. I'm gonna write down what videos I'm posting every day, when I'm filming them, when I'm editing them, and then just like anything that I have going on this week. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm about to get started with editing a video now. I need to edit my drive with me actually to go up today. So that is what I'm going to be working on, but I just wanted to talk you guys through how I edit and basically show you the editing process from start to finish of a video. I use Final Cut Pro. I started out using iMovie for the first like 2 years that I did YouTube. That's just the free video editing software that comes on Mac computers, and iMovie is great if you are starting out. It's pretty intuitive. It's very easy to just teach yourself how to do it, and if there's something that you don't know how to do, it's really easy to just find a YouTube tutorial online. But I decided to invest in Final Cut Pro a couple of years ago. I think it's around $300 to buy the software, but once you buy it, like, you have it on your computer forever. And it's basically just like a more advanced version of iMovie. It's really similar, like all of the keyboard controls are the same, so it was super easy to transition from iMovie to Final Cut. But basically Final Cut Pro just offers way more like effects and transitions and like text options, and it's just, like I said, more advanced. There's more like fancy stuff that you can do with it. Basically, I just imported all of the footage from my drive with me. It's upside down because when I film in my car, the camera's upside down, so I just have to flip it all. But I just keep different folders over here for different projects. The very first thing that I do is put in my intro. So I have my special vlogmas intro, so I just keep that in a little folder over here. So every time I start a new video, I go to that project, select all, and copy everything. Go back to the Drive With Me project and paste it in. So then basically my editing process for any video is pretty much the same. I start by just doing a rough cut of everything, which is just where I put all of the video clips into the project in the right order. I cut out anything that I don't want in it, any like long pauses. I try to cut out myself saying and like too much because it gets really annoying, but sometimes I just leave them in. But once the rough cut is done, I'll go back to the beginning and add in all of the extra stuff like transitions and music and text and all of that fun stuff. And then once I have gone through the whole video and added those things, I'll go back to the beginning, watch it again all the way through, make sure it's good to go, then I will upload it to YouTube. A lot of people ask like how long it takes to edit a YouTube video, and it is all over the place. It totally depends on what video it is. Some vlogs, if it's like a shorter vlog, can take like an hour, but then some videos and like longer vlogs can take like 3-4 hours. It literally took me like 2 days to edit my holiday gift guide because I had so many like images coming in and out and text and stuff, so videos like that take a lot longer. But yeah, it's like so all over the place. It just depends on what the video is and how long it is. But I'm gonna get started with this drive with me. So I'm gonna start by just rough cutting, like I said. And then for this, I'll go back and add in the names of every single song and the artist. So that takes a little bit of time. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with editing. Okay guys, it is about 2.5 hours later now. I just finished the rough cut of my Drive With Me video. I had a lot of footage to cut down and it's a pretty long video, so that's why it took so long. But I just added in the little outro at the end, and now I'm going to scroll all the way back to the beginning and I'm gonna add in all of the extra stuff now. I'm gonna add in some background music just to the little intro clip where I'm talking, I wanted to show you guys where I get all of my copyright-free music. This video is a bad example because Drive With Me's get copyrighted no matter what, so I just can't monetize any of my Drive With Me videos. But basically every other video, I only use copyright-free music so that I can monetize my videos and make AdSense money off of them. I usually get most of my music on Thematic. It's like a website that you sign up for, and there's a ton of different music that you're allowed to use in YouTube videos and Instagram videos, as long as you credit the artists in the description. Otherwise, I'll also get music from the YouTube audio library, or sometimes I find music that's copyright free on SoundCloud. But those are pretty much the only 3 places that I get music. And then I usually have music fade in and out like that. What, kitty? You wanted to be in the video? Hi, kitty. And then, like I said before, I'm going to add in text saying the song title and artist for all 100 songs. So this is gonna take a while, but I just go over here and add in the custom text, typed in the name, gonna change the font up. So then I'm just gonna copy and paste this text every time a new song starts. Okay guys, I finally finished adding in all of the text and everything. This video should be done. I just have to watch it back one more time to make sure everything is perfect and I didn't make any typos. That took another like hour and a half. So in total, this video took me like 4 hours to edit, which is definitely on the longer side. Yeah, so I'm going to watch this back one more time, get it uploaded, and then I'll show you guys how I make my thumbnails. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a thumbnail really quickly. I just use Adobe InDesign to make my thumbnails. There are plenty of other softwares and like programs online that you can use to make thumbnails really easily if you don't already have Adobe Suite on your computer. So I just put in the image that I'm gonna use, and then I wanna do like an arched text and just have it say my top 100 songs of the year. So I just go to the pen tool, make a little dot here, another one over here, and then make it like curved. This is so hard to show while I'm holding the camera and doing this with my left hand. And then going to text and clicking type on a path. Okay, so I changed the font and size of the text and everything and added a little outline and drop shadow, and that's pretty much it. So that is my completed thumbnail. I'm just gonna export this. I keep my thumbnails pretty simple. I just like to have a really big, bold text that's easy to read, and I try to just include a picture of myself somewhere in the thumbnail because those videos like with your face in the thumbnail tend to perform better. So now all that's left is editing the title and the description and everything of my video on YouTube. That's really it. Then when I'm ready to, I make the video public, and that is like the whole process from start to finish of editing a video. So I think I pretty much covered everything in this video of like equipment and software that I use. I hope this video helped you out, especially if you are looking into starting a YouTube channel. It's already like 8 p.m. so I am going to wrap up this vlog here, but I hope you guys liked seeing this little work day in my life. Let me know what other things you guys want to see in the vlogs throughout the rest of Vlogmas. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.